Muy buenos días. Good morning. Namaste. Today I woke up very um so I know it was something magical, planetary, galactic going on. There is so much I want to say, but the time will come very soon. I just want to give a shout out to Miss Lisa Ramos from Pisces Studios, Jennifer from Familiar Witch Tarot, Heavenly Goddess Intuition, Magic of the Tea, so many Mazarov, um, Paul White Eagle. Today I posted on Facebook something that uh, when I started back again listening to divination, um, I just experienced many great feelings. And one of them, it was like, it's like the best report of the day, the best news that you can be tuning into. You decide the frequency that you want to be, okay? Um, right now in my life, I'm looking for peace. I am looking for a very clear purpose and path, flexible, of course, because at the end of the day, um, a person that loves themselves and loves others as God loves you and how you love God has to be flexible because the collective consciousness changes. So we have to be there for whatever it comes, and whatever it comes, we transmute to love. Why? Because we already know that when there's no love, there's no life. Existing is not living. Living is something way beyond than what we know. I'm a little bit uncomfortable because I am in a situation that um, I'm staying wherever I can. I broke my ankle, have the surgery, and all I have is this bed. Of course, I'm going to do my altar anywhere, so I did it right in my window. And it's last night, right about going to sleep, I turned off the lights and I just looked at my stones, look at the crystals, look at the cards, look at the altar decoration, and I was just laying down and delighting in it. It's just simple things. Well, yesterday, um, I love cards, but I just want to share that I found this. It is called the Night School Moonlit Magic Deck, distributed by Minis, RP Minis, like Mini, and I think it's published by RP Minis and distributed by runningpress.com. Um, it doesn't have an. Look at this practical thing. You open it. Whoop. It comes in this protected. Let me see if I can see. The book is right here, like so practical, so delicate. You're not able to take it out. Um, you can see it's this plastic, and you pull the cards out. I love this one, which is the one I'm going to share with you so that you understand the first card I pulled out from this deck. I think it was in order. I'm trying to see if there's any author. Oh, it is made by Maya Toll, and the illustrations are from Lucille Clerc. Um, Moonlit, not Moonlight, Moonlit Magic Deck. It's compact, but it's totally magnificent. It's so full of practices, information. It's so well made. It has plenty of cards. Yesterday I just browsed through them. But for example, it's beautiful. This is the design. And for example, let me read the first card. The first card was Night Mantra. Mantras are scientifically proven to be frequencies through syllables and sounds that have been proven from the origins of sounds of humans that impact the cosmic vibration. So, of course, it all depends on your intention. But this night mantra, which I'm going to use while I go to the night school, says magic is everywhere. To see it and the effects it has on your life, change the way you perceive the world. To harness it, change the way you interact with the energies around you. To know it, change the way you think. To live it, remember the lessons of the night as you go about your day. It's very easy to read these words, but for me, it's magnificent because I was listening to a reading from Heavenly Goddess Intuition, and I felt so identified when she said, "You came here to manifest magic." And remember, we are in a process of deprogram, not reprogramming, deprogram. It's like, I know nothing. And we need to start giving the correct definitions of the words according to our timeline. So, this magic that we talk about is called intention, faith, and manifestation. and what happens when you align that to a purpose that is for the sincere happiness of yourself and all sentient and non-sentient beings, definitely is gonna work out. To see it and the effects it has on your life, change the way you perceive the world. You can't perceive the world in no other way, but through the images, sounds, and literal data. I cannot say information. Data that we have in our physical brains. Okay, so that's limited, and it will take too much to by your own efforts get rid of all of that. However, when we start getting into this playful world of divination, self-care, self indulgence, um, you are assisted by affirmations, games, um, imagination, visualization, beliefs that are beneficial for you. And you will, for example, how can I perceive the world differently? Well, I love this because it gives you exercise. It gives you too much. Then I will continue to do this at night. I want to do this school at night with all of you. So, for example, look at this card. It says practice reading symbols. Yeah, we were so afraid of all of this, and everything has changed. Then I will try to explain a little bit better, more practical. It says, interpret the symbolism of a singular, I'm sorry, pardon me. Interpret the symbolism of a circular staircase beginning with history and mythology, then looking at modern scientific and or engineering information. Compare the old with the new and understand that obviously the word is out there, the information is out there, the evidence is out there that the timeline that we thought that it was in progress and evolution was not it. It was totally the opposite. So when we finally go back to this ancient knowledge, um, we tap into science, metaphysical science that definitely stimulates um, our instinct of spirituality. We cannot live without it. Take a gander at known symbolisms. Study. And then end with your personal reflection. Have a journal. I bought my journal. I'm going to do this not as a teacher, as a student. We are all students. We're all in this path. Um, we can share some can share many techniques because of the experience on how we can enjoy this better. So um, we're gonna do this together. It gives us information, for example, cruising Mars. Mars, there's many of us that all we have is this um, divine connection, and we channel messages. However, our brain needs to also expand through neuroplasticity and in order to obtain more information. But don't worry, you don't have to do none of that because our angels are doing it for us, our star seeds, and you just need to relax. Okay, and ground. We need to we need to be in nature. Okay, Mars takes 2.5 years to circum circumnavigate the sun. Mars was the god of war, but he was also the god of farming. War was a destabilizing force, which was ultimately meant to lead to greater stability. Isn't that what happened with the COVID? So, while volatile, Mars is not purposely violent. It's like Kali. Take notes on your personal patterns during the next Mars cycle. Just one little card gives you so much to do, and you have to get in tune with that. This is your priority. If you are going to focus in how you're going to survive, how you're going to make money, you ain't going nowhere. Because this is the time that you have to prove God. What is God? Who is God? Let me just shut the fuck up and see, use all of my senses and my intuition to just observe and contemplate what is manifested in front of me and what I can perceive and experience through my being, what I can see in others without making any judgment. There's nothing more important than your spiritual development right now. Nothing more important. And if you don't decide to do it, the force of God consciousness is gonna obligate you. Doing things like this, like Mars, may be volatile. Like me, I broke my leg because we go back to the opposite of the order of our priorities. Our basic needs, your basic need, first of all, needs to be your spirituality. Well, let me start doing, we're gonna do this at night, and let me, I'm gonna really get on it. This is not me teaching anyone, it's just sharing my journey. Now we can. Again, my name is Veronica, and I was called to do divination, and I just want to talk to the hidden ones, the real bodhisattvas that right now feel so isolated. Then I'm going to share some books and things you can do during the day so that you have your day full in invested in having fun, in nurturing your spirit and nurturing yourself. Well, I wanted to share with you um, this deck is an oracle. It's called the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. Ganesha is a Hindu deity. Actually, is considered the most powerful because it's the combination. I think it's the son of Vishnu, and I'm sorry that I don't know right now somebody else, but it doesn't matter. What it means is that this is a child, the body of a child, so it has the heart of a child, with a head of an elephant. Why a head of an elephant? Because elephants are extremely are portals of wisdom. Um, I think if you can only observe an elephant during your whole life and being attached to a tree or to something, uh, you will gather all knowledge of life through observing an elephant. So I'm just gonna start with what message, just one card. Everything I'm doing, you can do too. What to buy, whatever you are inspired to. I'm gonna set up my intention, which I already did. You don't need to do no extra. Don't do nothing extra. Just make sure that you are involved in frequencies that inspire your soul. Um, this is different than tarot, so um, it's oracles. And before anything, you need to nurture your soul, clean that soul, understand that you are a pillar of energy. There's days that you cannot be a pillar of energy. You have to withdraw, but there's somebody else doing it for you. So let's just start. I'm into the number 4, so I'm just dividing them 4.
Made the simple way with real lemon juice. 75% less sugar. And say yes to some.
Sugar, we have to stop that sugar. It's amazing. There's no wrong card that you can pull from this deck. Give me a second. Excuse me, guys. I have an intruder. I have to take out of here. I'm back. Look at this beautiful art. Oh, sorry. Whispers of Ganesha is by Angela Hartfield. And I think the illustration, the artwork is by Ekaterina Golovanova. Why I share um um the people that are making these cards, because we're all gonna be working together. Yes, believe in yourself, and you never know when we're all gonna be able to make our own cards and share them with each other. We're going in times that we're gonna be real friends, real sisters, and therapists of each other. Yeah. Well, the book is great. It has a description of everything. So I'm just going straight to the point. The card that came was the first card. It says beginnings, and it has the number 1, and And I hope you can appreciate this beautiful art. It's beautiful. It's more beautiful than you can see here. It's very inspiring. So it has several symbols. It's a card that you can definitely study a lot. But let's just start basic because you cannot pretend to know everything. You know, you just have to do what I'm doing. Playing. Okay, so let me put the card here. Let me see if I can put it somewhere. Look how convenient. Dollar Tree. I love that Dollar Tree store. Look how convenient. ¿Qué tal? Espérate. Mira qué hermoso. Mira qué hermoso. Ok. Concéntrense ahí. Y les voy a leer, buscamos en el libro el número de la carta, no el número de la página. Por ejemplo, como pueden ver, he estudiado algunas de las cartas, pero por ejemplo, esta de Beginnings es el número 1, pero es la página, el número de la página es distinto. A mí me gusta subrayar, me gusta estudiar el libro, hacer notas, y así soy yo. Usted hágalo como usted quiera, pero nutra su alma, nutra su espíritu. Ya basta de tanta psicología, vamos a ver un poquito de diversiones, magia. Dijo el Buda que si había solamente una cosa que hacer en la vida, que puedes hacer, que te rieras. Ok, dice, esto es bilingüe, dice beginnings. At the start of every endeavor, you will find Ganesha. Ok, pero yo no soy de la religión hindú, bla, 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 bla. Estas deidades son manifestaciones de Dios. Tienes que entonces hacer un estudio con mucho discernimiento espiritual y take what resonates, what serves you, whatever is clever. Esa es una frase que me encanta. Si te lleva y te beneficia y te asciende a esas metas magníficas que benefician el mundo y a ti mismo. Eso es lo que hay. Dice esta carta, this is an indication of new energy on the horizon. No puedo negar que esto es lo que está pasando. Hoy es un día muy importante. Estamos al 19, 9, 19. Son 9, 10, 6, 19, 25, 7. Número 7. Y qué cosa que ahorita estaba tirando los dados y me salió el número 7. El número 7 para mí es un número de perfección divina. Lo veo amarillo, dorado y es un número siempre positivo. Dice, this is an indication of new energy on the horizon that brings open-hearted opportunities. O sea, estas oportunidades no solamente son financieras o materiales o ciertas circunstancias o situacionales, sino te van a ayudar estas experiencias a abrir tu corazón. Mientras más abrimos nuestro corazón, más expansión, más entendimiento almático. Espero que la palabra esté bien. Más conciencia crística, que es la que nos interesa. Más ese Buda se desarrolla en ti. Porque al final, el amor más hermoso de todas las clases es la compasión, el amor agape. Pay attention to where you are going. Ya sabes que te han llamado. A new beginning can sometimes have a deeper spiritual significance. Tú lo sabes. Encouraging a different consideration or a fresh approach to how you connect with your inner guidance. Se me rompió la pierna. Entiendo que me tengo que ir a un Skilled Nurse Home Facility, un centro de enfermería especializada. No voy a estar con nadie, pero así es que Dios me quiere para dedicarle más tiempo a mi sanación espiritual. Y por lo tanto, si yo sano, sanan todos. With awareness, atención, awareness es atención, comes understanding. One benefit of this new start may be the opportunity to stay true to your own path and guidance. Ya se acabó la bladera. We have to walk it like we talk it. Okay, this release the need to try to bring others into your vision. Yo soy una que era así, que quería ser profesora, ¿no? Ahora dedicadora y le quiero enseñar a todo el mundo, pero no estoy aquí enseñando, estoy compartiendo, porque realmente en este momento se trata de nosotros. Después se trata de los demás, primero de Dios, segundo de ti y tercero de los demás. Siempre es una trinidad, una trilogía. Trust yourself and be willing to do the work needed at this time. Exactamente lo que voy a hacer, me voy a tener que disciplinar, no hay más nada. Your inspiration is positive. Confía que lo que tienes adentro, ese ego distorsionado, no es el que vas a atender. Confía en esa imaginación de niña que tenías. Te va a ser un poquito difícil al principio, pero por eso yo compro muchas cosas de nene y hablo como nena y cosas porque me recuerdan a esa niña que compraba los lapicitos de ciertas cositas, no sé, las cosas que te gustaban como niña. Ok. Creativity, finances, and love are flowing just before you. Before you, están al frente, están para tu agarrar. Sigue en el camino. Ask Ganesha to assist you. Pídele a esa manifestación de Dios de abundancia y prosperidad infinitas de todo poder omnipresente y omnipotentes que te asistan con esta energía cósmica que aunque no la entendamos, solamente tenemos que saber que todo lo que Dios ha hecho es bueno. Y las oportunidades están frente a ti. Opportunities are ahead of you. La diferencia de los juegos que venden por ahí y el jugar con adivinación es que hay que tratarlo con mucho respeto. Así que te ejercita a valorarlo todo y a valorarte a ti zoom. Es 20. Les recomiendo a todos este deck. Hay mucho que aprender, realmente hay tanto que se le puede sacar. Bueno, otro proyecto que voy a hacer con todos es este. Este tarot, quiero buscar más oráculos y tarot como este, porque nos ayuda a interpretar el tarot tradicional y de los más antiguos correctamente, que mucho tenemos que aprender. En este tarot no vas en círculo en la rueda de samsara, porque ya rompimos la rueda de samsara. Lo hicimos. Sí, tú lo hiciste. Pero si tú has estado en esa cama tirado en depresión, en drogas, en alcohol, no sabes lo que padeciste. Muy probablemente no fue por ti, fue porque prestaste tu ser crístico. Tengo que ser muy cuidadosa con las palabras para un bien mayor. Bueno, pues espero hacer esto ahorita y me voy a ir live. Ahora, ¿qué voy a hacer? Voy a practicar con un roommate que hay aquí, que me pidió que le leyera, y pues voy a practicar. No estoy utilizando el tarot ahora mismo tradicional porque soy una persona muy estudiosa y encontré una forma, tienes que buscar cuál es la forma que te habla en el principio. Y soy muy académica, muy estudiosa y me gusta. Encontré un audiolibro que se llama El Tarot de los Bohemios de Ozon, mismo les digo, y realmente me he quedado anonadada en por qué Dios nos ha llamado y qué significa el tarot. Si ustedes supieran. Así que váyanse dejando de juicios y creencias limitantes, porque todo lo que hizo Dios es bueno. Todo está en la forma que tú lo manejes y lo manifiestes. No es para todos, pero será para todos. Los amo. Namaste. Yo pido pureza en mi mente. Sí, quiero ver y contemplar la verdad. Yo pido claridad en mi palabra. Y quiero sabiduría en mi corazón. A veces lo cambio. Te deseo lo mejor. Gracias por estar aquí conmigo. Y vamos poco a poco. Pregúntame lo que quieras. Realmente no pensé ni abrir los comentarios. Pero quien me conoce, pues definitivamente puede conseguirme. Los quiero mucho. Los veo ahorita. Estamos contigo. No estás